Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be giving you guys an update as to what's been going on in my life. Plus, I hope to give you a little inspiration to get you through these difficult times that we're all going through because of the coronavirus. If that sounds good to you, then stick around. So as you can see, I am in a new space, and that is because we moved from our apartment. We are temporarily staying with my daughter. She has a third bedroom and we're staying with her. We used to live just across the way. We lived in the same complex and two buildings apart, so we temporarily are staying with her because we are actually moving back to Florida, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. My son is in Florida, and I'm gonna get to be spending more time with him and with my little grandson. Plus, he is also expecting another little baby. My daughter's also expecting a baby, so I think it's just time to get the family back together, back in back in Florida. It's been really hard for me being away from my family. My entire family is in Florida. This past year, I was not able to get down to Florida as much as I would have liked, and that was really difficult for me. And though it's been really nice experiencing everything that I experienced in Georgia, you know, the seasons, the 4 seasons, the mountains, and just a different life than the one I was living in Florida. My family is the most important thing in my life, and I think it was time to get back to that. So I had loved my run here in Georgia for the last 2 years, but I am happy to report that we are moving back to Orlando, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. The reason we're not moving right now, the reason we moved in with my daughter right now is because our lease was up in March right now, but we're not moving to Florida just yet because she is pregnant and she's due in May. So obviously she didn't want to change doctors and, you know, move while she was like in her last trimester. Basically, she's like 8 weeks away from giving birth. So we just wanted to wait until, you know, she was more comfortable, and she's due at the end of May. June was too soon, so we're thinking July. Sometime at the end of July is when we'll be making our move down to Florida, if all goes well. Now, with everything that's going on with the coronavirus, I don't know how that's going to affect our move. So that's still up in the air. Our hope is that we will be moving back to Florida at the end of July. And if all goes well, if this coronavirus thing goes away and everything is fine, then we'll be okay. I know that a lot of you guys probably are in a similar spot as we are. My husband is a musician and a singer, so he's not able to do his gigs, so he is essentially not working right now, and I don't work because that's what we've been doing since we've been up here, and I certainly don't make the kind of money to support us right now, you know, freelancing or doing the, you know, just being online. So it is a difficult time that we are going through right now, and I think that everybody is in the same boat. Well, not everybody, but a lot of us are in the same boat, that we have either lost our jobs, or our hours were cut, or we are uncertain about our future based off, you know, the coronavirus and what is going to happen in the next couple weeks. What I want to offer here is a little bit of hope. I think if we all do our part, if we all listen to what the government is telling us to do, which is just quarantine and stay home for the next 15 days. Right now, I think we're down to like 12 days. I think we'll get through this sooner than later. I just want to make sure that we're all doing our part, that we're all listening to the government, that we're staying in, that we're quarantined, that we're just doing our part and not being reckless, so that the world can get back to normal faster. So if you are going through a difficult time, have hope that we will get through this, that we will be okay, that together we will get through this. Don't stress. Find ways to find a little bit of joy in your everyday life. I was constantly watching the news because I wanted to be in the know. I wanted to be up to date. And as a result, I think I almost made myself sick. Like, I literally have a cold right now, and I never get sick. Like, I never get a cold. Like, that's not the thing that I do, you know? And now I have a cold, and I think it's because I was watching too much of the news. So I decided to, like, you know, my daughter kept telling me, stop watching the news. So I did tone it down a little bit. So I want to offer a couple tips as to how to get through these difficult times. Number one is stay away from the news. Number two, don't talk about it too much. Don't spend your entire day thinking about it, talking about it, and worrying about it, because that's not the solution here. The solution is to know what you need to know. You know, we need to know that we need to be quarantined, what things are closed, and where's our next paycheck coming from. Those are all things that we need to be in the know, but we don't need to consume our entire day thinking and talking about it, because that's just going to bring more negativity into your life and more negativity into your thoughts and the way you feel. Next, I want to say that maybe you can do something that really makes you happy. If you are a creator on YouTube and you like recording videos, then I encourage you to record as many videos as you can. Most of us are quarantined now. We're in a room that we don't have to go to our jobs anymore, so more time to record, more time to write. If you're a writer, this is the time to get your novel finished. So follow your bliss, follow your joy, do all the things that you've always wanted to do while you're inside your house. Declutter a closet, make your space new. Just do anything that's going to bring you a little bit of joy in your life. Yeah, those are my tips as far as how to get through this. And obviously, this is the perfect time also to engage with other people online. You know, we're always talking about true engagement online. This isn't just about selling and promoting yourself and building your brand. If you really want to grow, it's the social media is the perfect time to really do true engagement. So this is actually a good time, since, you know, we are probably feeling a little lonely because we can't go outside and we can't talk to anybody and we can't be around others. Well, you can be around others on an online community. So maybe try a little more engaging with others. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the release of my book, Between Us. I went ahead and released the paperback copy early so that people could just order it and have something to do while they're at home. They could just read. I think reading is a great way to pass the time. And I was not able to do the digital copy, the Kindle, early because it was already set for pre-orders for the 24th. So I wasn't able to change that date. Unfortunately, that was my initial intent, was to release the book early so that everybody could just read it while we're quarantined at home, but it wasn't able to happen. However, I went ahead and released the paperback copy. So if you want to order it, you can just go ahead and order it now, and you'll have it by the initial, hopefully you will have it. I don't know if Amazon is delivering things like that. I don't know if they've brought everything back down to only the essential things like toiletries and foods and medicine, things like that. So hopefully the book, if you order the book, you will have it, and hopefully you will have it by Tuesday, which is the initial release of 3/24/20. And I am planning on doing a live stream. And I am planning on doing that on Instagram. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. Check out my posts, because I'll be updating you guys as to all the things that I'll be doing for the release of Between Us. And it's a great time for us to just get our minds off our troubles and to talk about the book, and just to, I don't know, just do true engagement. All right, you guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope that you stay safe and that you stay positive and that you spread a lot of joy in the world today. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, stay safe.